What's up, Planeswalkers? Another day, another deck, and today we're going to be playing a deck called and targeted at Making Them Quit. That's right, make your opponents quit. And how are we going to do this? We have Villainous Wrath, board wipe. We have Wrench, Speedway, Saboteur. Look at the top 9 cards of your opponent's library and you can exile 2 of them and play them. Also known as Black Cat, we have Virtue of Persistence. We have Outsmart the Amateur, which is just a funny flavor card. Deadly Cover-Up, Withering Torment. Basically, what I'm saying is we got a bunch of counters and kill spells and the Soul Stone, of course, to allow us to go ahead and basically stall out our opponent, use their graveyard. Let's get into it. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. We are still on our way to 1700. I like this hand, but I don't think we can keep it. This one we might be able to. 2 tap lands is a little bit steep. We can pitch a River Regent just in case our opponent has a creature-heavy deck. And let's hope for the best here. Let's see what we get. Okay, Gloomlake Verge, not bad for us. Okay, we're probably facing Naya Yuna here. That's fine. We can always shoot the sheriff that if the creature comes out. Opponent's going to go ahead and surveil. And this is actually pretty good for us, our deck that we're using. Mostly because, yeah, we have a lot of our own graveyard synergies, but we also have the Virtue of Persistence for our opponent's graveyard too. Oh, Dispelling Exhale is going to hold us over so we can throw down another tap land. This one might be a long one, y'all. I'm just giving you a fair warning. This is a very stall-heavy deck, so just stay tuned. Well, another Restless Reef. We've got 3 of them now. Well, if we need to, we can always fire those up. Let's Dispelling Exhale. We don't want to behold a dragon, because we don't behold dragons. Lay down a swamp and pass it. Yeah, I think pass turn. I was going to say, we could swing in, but opponent probably has land and Yuna, knowing them. Okay, Overlord of the Boiler Bridges. That's gonna hurt a bit. I think we Withering Torment it. Go ahead and get rid of it. And then we have a Outsmart the Amateur. Go from there. Alright, opponent's going to scry, so we still got a chance. We might even go ahead and draw 3 off of this, depending on what they try to play here. Another Overlord. I'm gonna go ahead and counter that. We don't want to take 4 more damage. Okay, River Regent, and another Outsmart the Amateur. Okay. I mean, hey, if we got it, you got it, you know? Chandra, let's go ahead and counter, draw a card. I mean, that's like the 6 best words in Magic, right? Counter target spell, draw a card. Amazing. Fountainport coming down. I think we just passed. We got the Marang River Regent. I think we just let the Esper Origins come down. We can always River Regent, draw, and then shoot the Sheriff if we want. Maybe we let it live. Maybe we don't. I don't know yet. They got the Cavern of Souls, so our counter spells aren't going to work forever. I definitely think we want to go ahead and coil and catch. Draw 3, discard a card. Ooh. Well, I think we get rid of a shoot the sheriff and then use the other shoot the sheriff. Now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky because opponent's most likely going to throw down their Cavern of Souls to pump up their Yuna. Or not pump up, make their Yuna uncounterable. But we still have enough untapped mana now to go ahead and really get us going. Okay, they're not going to first, so let's counterspell, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. I don't know why opponent didn't play their Cavern of Souls first. Let's pitch the 4th Reef. If we were doing a creature land beatdown, then sure. I think we just passed the turn. We really got to hold up the Bitter Triumph for the Withering Torment for the Yuna. Yep, there's human. There's another Yuna. So we should get another chance, right? it shouldn't automatically move to the end step. Okay, perfect. We get some time. Well, it's a pay 2. We can always discard a card. Maybe we discard a River Regent. Yes, we'll pay. Or let's go Watery Grave. I was going to say, the River Regent is good because we can reanimate it later. But then that's going to be a bounce spell. So let's get rid of that. We can go ahead and cast this now. Draw 3 cards, discard a card. I'm going to get rid of a Fountainport. Let's go ahead and throw down a Soul Stone. And we will be able to go ahead and sacrifice like a fish eventually to our Soul Stone. This is why I said make them quit. I'm surprised Mimi is still around. Okay, Esper Origins. Well, we can't counter it. No counters from us on that. And let's see. Okay. They're going to cast another. Let's go ahead and draw 3, discard a card. Let's get rid of another Fountainport. I know they're good, but I don't know. Let's see. Summoner Esper. We can go ahead and get rid of that. Take it down for the opponent. Shoot the Sheriff. What about the Deputy? We also have the Villainous Wrath. If they're playing some of the other Overlords, then we got a chance here to go ahead and just get rid of them and deal some extra damage. Alright, what is opponent gonna do now? Yuna, okay. Well, we can't counter Yuna. That's fine. And where is... So we get to do this now. I don't know why I was saying where is. We get to go ahead and counter, or not counter, kill it, pay the ward cost, go from there. We can hold up the Withering Torment or the Villainous Wrath and see what we got next. Okay, so 3 Yuna in the grave. Opponent's going to Dredger's Insight. I don't really care about that. I think our time now is to go ahead and get the fish updated, get that taken care of. And we can sacrifice at our upkeep, right? I think that would be the best. So sacrifice at our upkeep or exile it. There we go. And we should be able to bring... Oh, no, I guess not. That doesn't work well. Okay. Well, I kind of messed up there. Time to just hope for the best. Opponent has a Yuna. They could Yuna into Boiler Bridges, but maybe they don't have a target like Bahamut or whatever yet. Maybe they don't go Yuna. Maybe we kind of slink away here. They're at 29 life. Okay, Esper Origins, so they're going to go up to 31. Okay. Do we get rid of this, though? Okay, now we get to Soulstone. There we go. Okay, so now we kind of got the loop going. Bring that back, bounce those. And what does opponent got now? Okay, they're going to get lost. Well, I mean, they can't get lost our Soulstone, so yeah, go ahead and destroy it. We get it back next turn, and we have 2 different map tokens. Watery Grave, we can go ahead and throw that down. I'm going to have Enter tapped. I mean, we could go Virtue of Persistence here, but I don't like pushing that out yet until we're confirmed. If we could hit a Devious Cover-Up, that would be really good for us, just mostly because of the fact that we could pull the Yuna from opponent and then leave them a little bit stranded and go from there. Okay, Esper Origins. They're going to go ahead and play another one. And there it is. We could 3 steps ahead it, but we could have, I should say. Let the summon come down. I think we go ahead and Withering Torment it, take the 2, and hope for the best. I guess we can wait. We could draw some cards too, but let's go ahead and bring this back. We can bounce it again. And bounced there. There's our Deadly Cover-Up, so let's go ahead and Deadly Cover-Up. Get rid of our Outsmart the Amateur. Sorry, Mimi, I don't think you're an amateur, but the card states otherwise. And we got the Deadly Cover-Up going, so we're going to lose our own. There we go. Let's get rid of the Yuna. So we got rid of those. We could go Virtue of Persistence now. Kind of let them play out whatever they want. But now that they already put their Cavernous Souls down for human, I think we hold up 3 steps ahead. See what they're going to play. Man, this is probably one of the longest uncut videos or uncut shots or games that I've played. Because I normally have games in between. Fear Missing Out isn't bad. Okay, opponent, what are you doing? What is happening? I think we want to go ahead and draw a card so we can get rid of a token. And then we could do that also. Let's do it again. We need to find our black cat. Where's that? I want to use that. That's the main goal of the deck. Oh, Outsmart the Amateur. Once again. So let's go ahead and bounce Terminus. Or not the Terminus, the Fear Missing Out. There it is. Wrench. Speedway, Saboteur. So we can go ahead and look at the opponent's top 9 of their library, and we get to pick 2 that we can play. Then put the rest out of the bottom. This could be an alternative mill deck, kind of. I think, wow, a lot of lands. I think we take Bahamut and Joshua's Phoenix Dominant. And then we want to hold up counter spells and kill spells and stuff like that. So I think we just pass. And are they going to kill the wrench? I was going to say, if they kill the wrench, we can always go ahead and, because we have the mana, we can counter a spell, then copy the wrench. So yeah, they're going to go ahead and play the Overlord of the Boiler Bridges. I think we go 3 steps ahead, rather. Yeah, because then we can go ahead and boom, counter target spell, and then counter or copy a creature that's a token. Well, nope, hang on. We don't want to do Marang River Regent. We want to do the wrench. So we're going to lose the second legendary copy. That's fine. But we get to look at another top 9 of the opponent's library. and we get to kind of super take cards from their deck, like the Bahamut there. Let's go. I think we got to go Mistmore and Fear of Missing Out. Opponent's seen enough. There we go. We made him quit. And let's get into the wrap-up. So yeah, this deck was crazy. Shout out to Sloth. It's a Sloth deck. I think I may have made some changes, maybe not, because it was a 61 out of 60. I know Sloth does that a lot. If you haven't checked them out for some reason, you're checking me out, please definitely go check out their content. But yeah, this deck was fun. It was a bit slow, but I mean, if you're into that matchup and you like the, stealing your opponent's cards, it definitely works. But once again, first and foremost, last but not least, you are doing everything right today, and you matter. Goodbye.